Okay, so a very quick video then for today. We're going to look at some C2 proficiency level keyword transformation sentences. Just a normal exam exercise, part 4 of the reading and use of English paper. We're going to have a look at 6 sentences, the same amount as you would see in the real exam. And we're going to see how I would get the correct answers. I don't think I need to explain how this part of the exam works, do I, at this stage? Well, I'll explain anyway. Basically, in the keyword transformations at B2, C1, C2 level, they give you 6 sample sentences, and underneath each sentence there is another sentence with a gap, right? In that gap, there is some missing information, obviously, that you have to fill in so that the second sentence has exactly the same meaning as the first sentence. They give you one of the words that you have to put in the gap, and you cannot change that word in any way. And it's going to be between 3 and 8 words in total that you have to put in the gap. That's the most concise explanation that is humanly possible, I believe. Let's just get straight into it. So here we are, and by the way, I think I should mention that I'm taking this exercise from the Objective Proficiency Workbook. I really like the Objective Proficiency Workbook and student's book. They're really useful, I think, for studying proficiency. Anyway, let's have a look then. 0 is an example, exactly the same as you would see in the real exam. You'd see an example sentence. And it says, having bad table manners is the most annoying thing. Nothing is the key word. There is with bad table manners. So, it's the most annoying thing, right? Is what is the information you have missing. So, there is nothing more annoying, because that is the most annoying thing. There is nothing more annoying than people with bad table manners. Now, you see that at C2 level, sometimes you do have to use your imagination a little bit. Having bad table manners, who has those? People. So people with bad table manners. There's nothing more annoying than people with bad table manners. Let's have a look at the first 3 sentences that we have to do here. I'm only going to give one possible answer. There are often several different combinations of words that can be used, so I'm just going to give the first and the best answer that comes into my head. But if you have any doubts, leave some comments on the video, right? Let's go. Number 1. The Portuguese probably introduced chili peppers to Asia. Interesting. The key word is thought. Chili peppers thought to Asia by the Portuguese. Right, so this is a very common structure that you'll see even in lower levels. You've got a sort of passive structure here. Chilies are the passive subject of this sentence. So chilies, I guess you would say, were introduced to Asia by the Portuguese, but we can say people think that by saying chili peppers are thought, so people think this, chili peppers are thought to have been introduced to Asia by the Portuguese. Chili peppers are thought to have been introduced to Asia by the Portuguese. I think that's how I would say it. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. Okay, number 2. People think he succeeded through hard work and determination. People put hard work and determination. Okay, so people attribute his succeeding to his hard work and determination. They establish a cause and effect relationship there, right? So there is a phrasal verb that you have to separate, which shows this relationship of cause and effect. So what we say is, people put his success down to hard work and determination. That means that people attribute his being successful, his success, to hard work and determination. So with the word put, we use when you put something down to something else, it means that that's something you think was caused by the second thing that you mentioned. So yeah, people put his hard work down. People put his success down to hard work and determination. Yeah, definitely. Okay, number 3, Finnish people, so people from Finland. Finnish people consume more coffee than any others in Europe. Consumption. Finland, consumption country in Europe. Okay, this is a difficult one, and I think there could be several ways of saying this. So again, leave a comment if you disagree with my answer, or if you think there is another possibility that I don't mention, because I'm not going to mention the other possibilities. I think I would say here, Finland has the highest consumption of coffee of any country in Europe. Now, I think there could be more possibilities. I'm sure there could be more ways of saying that. I've used a superlative form. I think you could use a comparative form, but you'd have to tweak the sentence slightly. But yeah, I would say that. I would say Finland has the highest consumption of coffee of any country in Europe. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Let's move on to the next 3. So we have number 4 here. It says, everyone must have noticed the change in temperature. Hey, Greta. Everyone must have noticed the change in temperature. So no one failed the change in temperature, right? If you notice something, the opposite of that would be to fail to notice something. So when you do something or you fail to do something, they're sort of antonymous expressions, right? So I think what I would say here is no one could have failed to notice the change in temperature. Is that right? No one can have. Everyone must have noticed the change in temperature. Is that the change in temperature up to now, I guess? I think so. No one can have failed. I'm going to go with can. I think no one can have failed to notice the change in temperature. So I think we're talking about how the temperature has changed up to the present moment. So everyone must have noticed the change in temperature up to the present moment. So I think I would say no one can have failed to notice the change in temperature. Yeah. That's what I'm going to go for, I think. Okay, number 5. The chef even revealed the secret ingredient in his winning recipe. Not sure what context that could come from, but so we're saying that he did more than was expected. He even revealed the secret ingredient in his winning recipe. So the chef went far the secret ingredient in his winning. Okay, I think I know what this is. The chef went so far as to reveal the secret ingredient in his winning recipe. So we're saying he did that, right? He didn't have to do that, but he even did that. He went that far. I'm surprised by this, right? So the chef went so far as, he went to such an extent, he went so far as to reveal the secret ingredient in his winning recipe. So I guess it's a very open interview or whatever, right? Okay. Yeah, think there could be a couple of other ways to do that, but we'll leave it at that. The organisers went out of their way to help. They went out of their way to help. So they did more than the bare minimum. They did more than was necessary. Right? The organisers could not helpful. I think I would say the organisers could not have been more helpful. And I don't think there's any other way to do that one. I think number 6, there's only one possibility there. I think. I hesitate to say that because people often correct me, but yeah, the organisers went out of their way to help. They went above and beyond the call of duty. The organisers could not have been more helpful. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubts about that one from my end. What do you think? Did you enjoy the video? Do you think I've made any mistakes? Do you think there's some alternatives? Hopefully we get some comments and some debates, and I don't know, tell me in the comments about more stuff that you want to see on the channel. Think about becoming a channel member if you really want to influence a channel and get some exclusive content and interact with me personally. And that's it, I guess, for today. I'm going to leave it there, because whatever. Bye.